Interesting that Louisville's down against Dayton. Dayton's a very good basketball team, but Louisville's been struggling. They're going to have David Pageant out the rest of the year, has another injury, but they still have guys down low at their character.
Just go into the offensive glass. So everything must come off the half court. Challenge everything. Watch Cole Aldrich hold his ground. There's the block. And now the Jayhawks are off to the races.
For the Sooners, the freshman out of Oak City. And Rod Stewart in the ball game for Kansas. Dished it off Aldrich.
Starter 4 out of 14 from the floor. Jayhawks are 8 for 16. So Nebraska needing to shoot it well on the road. Not. Cole Aldrich off the bench. Turnaround jump shot for Aldrich.
And he went right by him.
Good recognition. He saw the freshman doesn't really like to guard away from the basket.
There's Aldrich right there.
But on the other end, he did a great job of sealing Carroll. And it's an easy target for the teammate on the perimeter.
And that's Arthur again with a rebound.
I like the fact that Zeno and Bosco have been very aggressive for Pat Knight.
Cole Aldrich and the freshman rattles it home.
Bob.
Aldrich.
Now, you should know on every timeout, there should be an assistant coach after the timeout. There you go. Jackson with a good screen, Aldridge with the catch when called on, but he'll always be a Jayhawk.
Aldrich. He's got 15 points on the night. Tell you what, Cole Aldrich has been everywhere rebounding the basketball.
He said, guys, I'm going to give you some minutes here, but I have to have defense and rebounding. Guys, these guys don't play a lot. He's taking a chance putting these two young guys in there together.
And here comes Mario Chalmers the other way. Might be better advised on that play to throw it outside. High-low, Arthur to Cole Aldrich, who's the player of the year out of Minnesota.
Stevenson pinned. Spins around, pivots pass, but it's blocked. Who gets the loose ball? Kansas. Collins goes underneath. Aldrich on the follow.
Good drive to the inside. Nobody blocking out. Aldridge comes down and puts it away.
Commits the foul at the other end. Watch the freshman and Jackson both going in. It's Aldrich who got the hand on it.
Hansbrough back into the ball game. Has not been able to get off track. Nice lob.
But it's blocked. It's kicked out by Arthur. Collins almost dragged the foot.
Good post up.
Arthur over Green. Big advantage. Aldrich fighting for it. Out battles Hansbrough and draws the foul.
There's Aldrich going over Hansbrough. How often have you seen Hansbrough been out-battled for a rebound inside?
Arthur got poked in the eyes, still on the floor, out of the break. Aldrich turnaround jumper, and it falls.
And again, not a shot blocker. And so consequently, the big men are just going right at him and taking their normal shot.
This high-scoring Carolina team without a basket. 7 minutes, and Aldrich says, get that out of here. Danny Green's going to come back out for North Carolina. In for Copeland.
Jim, how about this weak side defensive help by Kansas?
Victory a couple of days ago, but Prince is a guy who's had a lot of injury problems. As Morris drives in. Oh, Aldrich will finish it up. But Collins just wants to get it and go. Aldrich is open. He says, why not? Two-pointer. As they were standing still. Sean Taylor, very gifted freshman. Nice bounce in for Aldrich and the foul.
Well, what a beautiful feed. And they've got to do a better job of their ball screen defense because Kansas is just blasting off those ball screens.
Collins hands off for Aldrich for the stuff.
Anytime you got Wayne Chisholm on you and you're backed up like that to the scorer's table, you got to make some pass fakes and see if he'll bite on it.
Aldrich right on target. He brings that back behind his ear and drills it. Over the Morning Star, he has Collins and Aldrich. Aldrich will finish it, and the foul.
Another ball screen side to side. The refusal.
Taylor the kick to Aldrich, and another dunk for the big fella. Collins, he come out outside with a double team, but he gets it to the big fella.
and Cole Aldridge.
Because they lost so many guys. Who else would you put in here tonight for Texas A&M? Missouri? It's not easy any night in the Big 12.
Aldrich with the jam. Well, Holly, that's very true. Collins back to Aldrich, 8-footer.
So it makes him so tough to defend as well. You have to stop this initially. Aldrich gathers himself, no call, off the glass and in. He's on the board.
Very important for Sharon Collins to recognize it.
Here's Aldridge trying to back in. Baseline jumper. Tough shot.
Be patient. See if your size in the white uniforms can have the advantage over the orange uniforms. There's your size. Get the advantage. Hook shot by Aldrich. Very patient. After about 10 seconds, they switch to a man.
Air ball. Aldridge right where he needed to be.
And their second shot defense has been outstanding.
Morningstar was wide open. Page battling for it with Little. Got it to Aldridge.
That's a lot of hoops. They're two of the great venues, Fall Gallon and Rupp Arena, back-to-back.
Aldridge with his 13th double-double of the year now, as he's been all over the glass, and that's his 5th field goal for 10 points. And the biggest problem they've had with stopping is if they do miss a shot, they don't get the rebound. Number 45 in white does. Here he is offensively on the baseline.
Yeah.
And
spread the floor with 10 to shoot. Collins using the Morris screen. Little shake and bake. Collins to the hoop. And slam down. It's Aldrich on the follow jam.
And then watch on the right side. Right here, you have the big fella just waiting it out. Ball goes in, so be it. But if not, watch him step. Defensively, guys rotate away from Aldrich, and he's there to finish it off.
Missouri is 8 of 9 from the field in the second half, but a 26-point halftime deficit is still 22, or make it 24. Taylor the penetration.
Oh, 4-2 our score, and there's Aldridge inside.
Rides above the defense with a soft touch.
Dayton 10 of 43, 23% shooting. Aldridge on the baseline. Reverse layup for the big man. Right, getting to the basket. Blocked by Aldridge, his 6th, and he takes it away. And Tyshawn Taylor, the inbounder. Here's Collins. Guarded by Mike Nelson inside Aldridge. 12 points in the first half. Collins has 15. Inside Aldridge, kept it up high and pounds it down.
Well, that's the answer. They're looking to try to penetrate and do it themselves instead of looking for the big fella. There you go.
Aldridge.
In the Summit League Championship, but he's been a consistent scorer throughout his career at North Dakota State.
He had 9 there. Let's go again. Aldridge all day. Aldridge.
Taking the big man out of the game.
Here's a lob, Aldridge. They get him right back in it.
Well, again, it came down to setting up in the half court, allowing Aldridge to get back in the flow. Woodside to avoid picking up that 4th foul.
Aldridge, another great catch and finish. Here they go. Collins turns the corner, driving up. No. Oh! Aldridge with the spectacular tip jam. And 1.
On the floor, number 1, played at Putnam City High School in Oklahoma City. Collins, nice dish to Aldrich.
Get it down low to their big guys and be efficient on the offensive end. And also, Lace Darius Dunn had 12 points in the first half. Really hadn't gotten it going from the outside in the second.
Cole Aldrich. They go back a long way, as you said. Aldrich defended by Luis Colon, and the soft touch on the jump hook.
Jamie Dixon coached him.
A couple of off-the-court situations. Of course, the fight between the basketball team and the football team. Facebook as well. Aldrich inside. They got it into Aldrich. He lost the handle. Kicks it out to Morningstar. Aldrich, boy, if he's going to hit that, K-State's going to have some problems. Let's give some credit to Tyshawn Taylor, who's defending him right now. Judge, little 2-man game, and Aldrich swaps it away.
And on the scramble, Kansas up with the ball. Collins to Aldrich, wide open for the slam.
2 jumpers and a rebound dunk.
There, Aldrich takes it. They don't double team, and he's able to work his way in for the banker. Aldridge with a second chance, and he's able to knock it home. Morningstar in quickly off the bench, three-point shooter. Collins takes it up the alley to Aldrich. Oh, it goes in and one.
The two stars combining on this one, and those are the two guys who are going to have to bring them back. Right here, the dribble penetration, the help. Pilgrim goes to help, and as a result,
Well, he had a huge game against the Jayhawks in the first one with 10 points, 9 rebounds. The lob inside. What a pass again from Marcus Morris. Aldrich, quick step on Cologne.
First time he's gotten the ball and gone to the basket. First time that Cole Aldrich has gotten the ball, turned, and just went to the basket. If I'm the Jayhawks, for the next 5 minutes, I make a steady diet of this play right here. Frank Martin furious with Cologne's lack of defense.
Henry trying to work off a screen. Looking inside, Aldrich. The mini high-low, if you will. Count the basket and one.
Watch him turn, seal, walk over the top, as easy as that.
And Curtis Kelly has just picked up his 4th foul.
And almost took away anything that would have been close to a good shot.
Back to Aldridge after the slash cut by Henry. Pittman wants it on Aldridge, and Aldridge rejects it. It is clear that your point is well taken. He's using 3 different point guards because he can't find one. Knocked away by Aldridge. And a clean block again. Puts it in Davis's hands and gets it back far side. Missed the 3, battle rebound. And up with it is Davis, very active. And Aldridge with a fabulous block.
You're going to see Aldridge start up the court, and then he comes back to get a piece of it. Just a great effort. Right now, I think A&M is playing quicker at both ends of the floor than Kansas is. Exercise any patience. They didn't see what all they had.
Inside low, and Aldrich finishes up. Going to that high-low that you talked about. Up the floor to Henry, who saved it.
Missouri will not slow down the pace of the game at all. Well, Missouri has shown no hesitancy to play in this game thus far.
Aldridge with a block. Outlet pass Taylor. Reed's on the other side. Alley-oop, a beautiful play. Safford jumping into Bowers, and Bowers couldn't put it away because of Aldridge. And now Aldridge blocks his shot in underneath.
And set up a press where they may end up taking the ball away.
Sharon whistles up an air ball and cannot save it. Yes, they did. Touch last by Missouri. Jayhawk basketball, and it's amazing to watch a team with a lead like this, up 15. He's got the mop. I mean, look at him helping out here a little bit, huh?
At both ends, as Aldrich has tonight. Even here, you're going to see the kid mop up the floor. He does everything better than anybody else tonight. How alert Aldrich is. He was out on the court there. He was alert to a help position. He's alert to a help now.
Ramsey battles in on him. And that's another block. Off the Mizzou miss.
Now they're kind of back in that 2-3 zone. They're going to double up on Aldrich. But he beats a double team there with a quick move. He just got set well and hit the shot right over top of Aldrich.
Now Self will go a long way with his regulars. He's got Aldrich still on the floor, backing down.